Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly message. So, it does feel like this week could present for some of you situations where you feel like either you are missing the point or someone is missing the point when it comes to what you're trying to explain or teach or preach, whatever it is. Um, and also the feeling of who's trying, the energy that is trying to do the same to you, like make you understand their point of view or teach you something, reveal something. It's like you're not getting it. There's a sense of lack of understanding from you and another energy very strongly during this time that is creating some friction and frustration. I have to say, like a feeling of just being quite stressed out actually by this, because this could actually be as well a situation where uh, it could put at risk something, like if this is about some sort of like presentation, if this is in school, or if this is about your work, um, putting in question like your work or the work, the quality of your work or creations, or if this is again about making sure you are accepted into an institution or into something you wanting to be accepted, but where you have to make certain presentation or justifications. This could be putting that in danger, that like the lack of understanding. So definitely communication issues could be expected for some of you during this time. And in other hand, like in a more personal energy, I feel like for some of you Aries, not everything is said and done when it comes to your relationship. So it could be that someone comes here for a talk, or to, it could be like someone is trying to reach you out, Aries, during this week, but they're not doing so in a way where you get it, like you get what they're trying to do, or they're really poor with their, like their game is really poor, and sort of like maybe you're seeing through it and just dismissing it completely. Or again, someone could be doing this to you. I feel like some of you Aries are in a very strong moment, but this strong like willpower energy is also creating for some of you uh, stubbornness when it comes to allowing something outside of what you see as being, you know, correct and right and all of that. Like basically, some of you Aries are having a hard time understanding and loving and accepting what you're seeing in others that are like weaknesses. And so I also have to say that for some of you, this could be leading to a certain level of humiliation. So be careful. Some of you Aries need to be careful the way you treat others during this time. Because it's like there's something like a karmic lesson about this. Like this is a test here. The way you will be treating someone during this week could be a comeback that you will suffer later, and it's something that feels like you shouldn't fall, even if you have the power to diminish someone, even if you are in the right or feel in the right to do it. Avoid taking measures and saying things just for the sake of hurting someone, crushing someone, because sometimes we're tempted with that when we are, when we are angry or jealous, or, you name it. And there's so many types of emotions that can make us, want to have that position. Um, some of you are like too much in your egos. Yeah, but there's this mixture of, you need that at this time to put yourself as a priority, and it's like a feeling of, yes Aries, you're doing great, yes Aries, you're doing great, don't worry about it, about like not being able to succeed or win, or or don't be afraid to relapse at whatever you're afraid to relapse. That's not going to happen. The message here is more like you're doing great, but don't forget like what's happening in the sidelines. You are the priority always, obviously, but it feels like there are things happening in the periphery, right, of your focus that they are important. And it's like sooner or later you'll come to admit this, that you miss someone, or you wish this situation or that situation didn't go that way. Or there are other things that, again, you're like not putting attention because they feel like they are beneath you, or beneath the position you have earned. Some of you, you know what you want. And it's like during this week, you are very much on that energy of, I know what I want. I'm not going to settle for less. And this is opening here, actually, a door for some of you Aries, where you will enter this type of life where the stage and everything in it is just, like made for you, custom made for you. And it feels like it will be a great time to be alive. For some of you Aries, there's something actually very great happening more into the future. But it also feels like it comes with this cost of losing beats, right? Little things. They feel as like now like little things you're losing or missing on. But in the long run, your advice here, like, think about the type of life you want to live long term. Not just the status, not just when you think about what independently you see as individually, you see as you succeeding, but think about the long run. It's like, do you see your family there? Do you see all those you love, your friends there? Do you account them in, right, in this life spectacular energy? Do you put them in? Are you putting them there? Because I feel like some of you might not. And it's okay to forgive, Aries. I feel like there's a feeling of, also here there's something about the pride. It could be that you really like someone, or you really want to forgive, or wish you could forgive. It could be your parents, your friends, your lover, ex-lover, whatever. And it could be that there's, again, an opportunity to have that happen. That sense of, okay, I'm sorry, apology, regrets being shown. But either due to the time that this person has take, or the way they express their regret, whatever it is, I see you putting on this ego mask, right? Oh, no, I don't want it, I don't care, fuck off, go away, this type of attitudes. And in reality, you do care. There's just that warning, like, make sure that what you're saying is what you mean. Because the comeback, again, I keep getting like the comeback of that could not be at your favor at all. But I also see like some of you are afraid to forgive. I keep getting like it's like to forgive and be weak. I keep getting like there's a feeling of the fear of forgiving, or the forgiving act, you seeing that as being a weakness. So that could be the reason why some of you are struggling to really give whatever this is a chance. I feel the answer to it lies in your higher self. Actually, your higher self is calling to you as well during this time, during this week. Like, from what you have initially known something to be, from the stage you are now in terms of your experience, is completely different. So don't judge a situation by how you perceive it to be when you were in a lower state of awareness, judge it now by the higher one. So I hope you have a great week. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, I have, as usual, a sales offer available, and for this month, it's a love special, and it's called The Ring. If you'd like to know more details about that special or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. Have a great week.